Assalamu alaikum. Let's cook. Okay, peoples, this is what's going on out here, man. Tyler Kinzer, 36-year-old white American man, this white supremacist, this Satanist, this dog-kissing, knuckle-dragging beast in a place called Leesburg, Virginia. Now, on June 7th, there was a black family in Leesburg, Virginia having a family gathering, a family reunion. This Tyler Kinzer thing pulls up. He sees black people having a gathering and he starts yelling racial slurs, N-word this, N-word that from his car. So the black people who were there, they start yelling back at him. Tyler goes home. He gets an AR-15 and puts on body armor, comes back to the family gathering, to this family reunion, and starts shooting. They're running, they're scrambling, they're trying to get away, but they also return fire. Now I'm reading something from one of their news outlets in Leesburg, Georgia. A Leesburg family recalled the moment a man armed with an AR-15 style rifle allegedly shot at their family gathering on Sunday, June 7th, in an incident they said was racially motivated. According to the Lee County Sheriff's Office, deputies were called to the 100 and 200 blocks of Autumn Leaf Drive after receiving multiple reports of a shooting in progress. The sheriff's office said it stemmed from a verbal altercation. The resident of the home on Autumn Leaf Drive told WALB her family was visiting for a family reunion that weekend. At about 9 p.m., family members said they were standing in the front yard when a car drove past the home. Jeffrey Tyler Kinzer, who officials identify as the suspect, was reportedly leaning out of the window, shouting racial slurs at the group. He's talking junk. He started yelling the N-word, Ramel Green, a witness said. He kept going, so we let him go. We just discussed what had happened after. The person who lives at the home also said that she called the Lee County Sheriff's Office after Kinzer left, but about 5 minutes later, Kinzer and the driver returned. This time, Kinzer was reportedly wearing body armor and carrying an AR-15 style rifle.
Witnesses say the family was gathered outside for a reunion Sunday night when a car drove by. A white man who witnesses say was Jeffrey Tyler Kinzer was inside the car yelling racial slurs at the group.
When he's talking junk and he started yelling the N-word, he kept going, so we let him go. And we were just discussing what just happened, why he tripping.
But Green says Kinzer came back, this time wearing armor and carrying a rifle.
And then that's when everybody started running. He got a gun. All the kids, they was making sure the kids get in the house. And people started taking positions because they seen he had a gun. And I was in the middle of the street. That's when he raised it and fired. Boom. And I grabbed my gun and started returning fire and moving with him.
Green says he's a Marine veteran. He says he was willing to defend his family, including children and older adults who were present.
It was so hurtful. I cried all night. I'm laying outside on the ground through a shootout under a car with my other auntie, my other sister, who was 77, and I'm 62.
The investigation is ongoing. Officials say more charges are expected to come. This family says they are just grateful to be alive. Reporting in Lee County, Mariah Norman.
Outside, spotted the suspect with the gun from a distance and began running, Green said. Then Kinzer opened fire, and Green said a bullet flew past him. People started taking positions because they saw he had a gun. And I was in the middle of the street, Green said, and I grabbed my gun and started returning fire and moving with him. Kinzer is now being charged with aggravated assault. He was cleared at the hospital and taken to Lee County Jail. More charges are expected, officials said. So this brother Green is a Marine veteran. Big shout out to him for returning fire. He said he had to defend the older adults and the roughly 20 children who were at this family reunion. Say you have elders, people who are 77 in their 60s, laying down on the ground, ducking under cars because they hear gunshots. All because this Mayo monster decides that he wants to do something to a black family. Black people having a gathering, don't mess with anybody. Black people having these gatherings, you're more than likely to have a little family squabble there amongst each other, before they go out bothering people and messing with people. Not saying that they gotta have one, but black people don't go around messing with white people. That's not what we do at all. But this disgusting knuckle dragging beast right here, this Mayo monster, he sees black people having an event and he's so miserable that he just wants to start yelling racial slurs, practicing his religion, and come back shooting. And this dude right here, he's out. He's probably not going to go to prison, people. He's probably not going to go to. I wish this brother Ramel Green would have blew his whole beak off, man. Left his brain smoking on the ground. The only thing that I don't like about that for this brother Ramel Green is if he did that and defended himself and his family, unfortunately, they would have tried to charge him with something. He would have had to go through ladders and chutes and all kinds of obstacles just to get out of that if he did. You know what I'm saying? This is horrible, man. People like this guy right here, man. I just want him, Tyler Kinzer, man. You better off with your beak blown off, man. As much as I want this brother Ramel Green to had, I'm glad he shot him. He did lay around on him. I wish he could have took his whole head off. But my thing is, I don't want him to have to go through all that just to get out of that situation. But who knows? I'm just saying, if he did blow his, you get what I'm saying. You may not agree with what I'm saying, but that's just how I feel. I just don't want him to have to go through nothing. But I'm glad he did fire back. And they didn't just lay there, like some victims, and get victimized by this dude coming back with an AR-15 with body armor. You know what I mean? These white supremacists now, they want black people to stand there and just hit them. And if they move, oh, you're cheating. That's not fair. We could do it, but you can't. That's how they want us to be, man. But these are the things that are happening, people, man. Every week, got to really watch out. It's real for black people, man. We have to watch out for these type of white supremacist terrorists. We got to watch ourselves in certain neighborhoods where our people live because we have these, we got some ignorant hood terrorists that, we can't control them all. But don't ever think the grass is greener, man. There are a lot of Tyler Kinzers out there, man. A lot of them. They don't want us shooting back at nobody, man. You know what I'm saying? They don't want us to defend ourselves. This guy is not even going to go to prison. I bet this dude don't go to prison. He's out already. Anyway, people, easy.